Original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails, read your reviews, and read your emails if we have some. I'm Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
And I'm producer Maria.
Do we have any fun new reviews?
We do. This is from Ruby Soho. Music to my ears. To say Tuesdays and Thursdays are my favorite days of the week. Allie, Melissa, and producer Maria never fail to brighten my day. The perfect mix of research and self-deprecating humor makes Web Crawlers such a joy to listen to. Keep it up, bimbos.
Oh, that's a great one.
This says, this is from Nope, Sure Didn't. Came for the big Jewish naturals. Stayed. I can't see the rest of what it says. Great podcast with excellent topics, laughs, and banter. Great driving podcast.
Fantastic. Cool.
This is from Tammy Saw. Dry humor heaven. If you like semi-dry, heavily sarcastic podcasts, this is your jam. This is from Barb Fangirl. Hey, web crawlers. This podcast is like hanging out with your funniest friends. I listen with my earbuds in while outside puttering around the yard. This makes chores easier to put up with, but I look even crazier to my neighbors as I burst out periodically in loud laughter. A small price to pay for this much fun. Love this pod, Barb. This is from Gus the Maina Bird. 5 stars with a butt. Uh-oh. I love listening to web crawlers. Where else can a discussion of a serial killer lead to a long digression about Panera Bread? What other podcast has a host distracted by birds outside her window? Web crawlers is endearingly goofy, and I love Melissa's voice. Sorry, Allie and Maria. I'm a rude. However, I can't stand the episodes full of voicemail messages with listeners babbling on. I skip those or fast forward through them until I can hear Melissa's dulcet tones again.
Oh my God, that's funny.
You know, mailbags aren't for everyone.
Yeah, not everyone likes them. It's okay.
And you don't have to listen to them. If you know you don't like them, you just don't have to listen because you got a whole other episode.
Yeah, a whole other episode.
I have a great email here from Bananas. Subject, women being doctors. Hey, web crawlers. I'm conflicted about this topic. I've lost a couple of friends over it. Just all around feel like I'm in the right, though. Women shouldn't be doctors because what if everyone's son gets injured? Who's going to operate? Bye. Here's another one. My commute home from Prose Manning. Hi there, ladies. I'm obsessed with y'all. I have such a short commute to work, and I end up sitting in my car well after I park just to finish episodes. Thank you for keeping it fun and weird. My real reason for emailing in, you know how you can tell when a business used to be something else, like an old Taco Bell or Pizza Hut updated into something else, but the architecture is still exactly the same. For sure. I love that. Well, on my drive home every day, I pass a daycare that I shit you not used to be a funeral home. No. Oh my God. It has to be haunted as hell. Kids and dead people. Ew. Literally a block away, there is an actual funeral home and it looks identical to the preschool's layout from the outside. Just wanted to share. Love you guys. Okay. Bye.
Ugh. Yeah, I love when you can see like the lettering from like the old store and they just put like a new sign.
Oh my God, for sure. Here's one more that will remain anonymous. I heard a story from a close friend of mine who's an ER nurse. A lady had come in with a huge gash down the length of the roof of her mouth. She was performing oral on her boyfriend who had a penis piercing.
Oh no.
And I guess things got a bit wild and crazy. Speaking of which, you asked for wild sex stories. When I was young, I was having sex with my then significant other. I'd made the room all romantic-like with candles, etc. Being young and exuberant, we were pretty active. Anyways, in the melee, a pillow must have gotten kicked into a candle, which started smoldering and caught my curtains alight.
No!
Yes, thankfully we noticed before it got too hectic. A nearby glass of water remedied the sitch. Oh my God.
Oh boy. Oh
yes. Boy. Wow.
Well, we got some voicemails.
Hi, this message is for the web crawler. If you can't hear me, I'm driving, so tell me to call back, and I definitely will. This is my first time calling in. And a couple weeks ago, I was listening to the Mailbag episode, the Kentucky Foot Stabber, maybe, the Kentucky Foot something.
Yes.
And it made me think of this story from when I was in college. So I went to the University of Cincinnati, and
Whoop, whoop.
all of the homes there, like all the off-campus housing, are these like massive old houses. And I knew this group of 5 guys who all lived in one house together. And this is the story of the BJ Bandit. So the first time this happened, one of the guys was getting out of the shower. He like walked into the kitchen in his towel, and there's this like kid. He had to be in his teeth, like in their living room. And he asked him if he could suck his dick. And so of course he was like, no, you may not suck my dick. And they ended up getting into like a fight. And he was, my friend was like naked, like fighting the dick as his towel fell off. And the kid eventually ended up running out of the house. It happened. And
Oh my God.
The second time this happened was like kind of the same thing. One of the other roommates came down from upstairs down into the kitchen, and there's this young kid there. And he asked to suck his dick. Of course, he said no. The kid ended up leaving. I don't know what happened. And then the third and final time, this was at night, the kid is in the highest, the third floor loft bedroom.
It sounds like a joke.
And the
Yeah.
guy who lived in there was there in that room with his girlfriend. And the guy, he wakes up in the middle of the night, and the guy is in his room. So like any other college like frat bro, he has a baseball bat under his bed, and he like tries to wiggle his way to like get this baseball bat when there's this kid in his fucking room and his naked girlfriend next to him instead. They end up, we see them, and he grabs the bat, the BJ Bandit grabs the bat. They get in this fight. The girl is like naked, running around the house, screaming with the comforter wrapped around her. They ended up like getting into an actual fight. And the kid, I don't know how, somehow got out of the house and ran away. And they figured out that he was getting into their house, and he was moving the TV and getting into the house. And he was trying to suck someone's dick. He asked them that every single time, if he could suck their dick. And that is the story of the BJ Bandit.
What?
The BJ Bandit.
The BJ Bandit.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's a part 2.
This is for web crawlers. I just left the BJ Bandit message. The beat, when it hangs up on you, is kind of scary. But I also just wanted to say I love you guys. Your podcast is amazing. And I want to know, Maria, is it you at the end of the podcast after the credits go or whatever who says, powered by APEX? I've always thought it was you, and I just really wanted an answer to my question. I love you. Bye.
It is me. It is me.
I always thought it was Amanda.
Amanda does the Erios.
Oh, right.
And then I do Powered by Acast.
Wow.
It's a family affair.
Wow. Well, watch out for the BJ Bandit.
Seriously.
I mean, at least he wasn't coming in to like rob you or, you know.
Yeah. Just want to do some
Just wanted
nice
to give you
oral.
a peach. Next message.
Hello, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Maggie, also known as Maggerdoodle on the Discord. Welcome all the new people to Discord, by the way. It's been a great chatting with some new people. I was calling because my friends and I keep talking about how angry we are about the whole Tinder swindler thing and everything and how we would never fall for that shit. But it was a lot less than $250,000. But I did fall for a dude that did that to me once.
No.
It was before I was 20 even. Because I met him at one of those underage clubs. Like under 18, they serve you Sprite. and
Bling bling. Do you remember that?
weird snacks and stuff or whatever. So I met this guy. We were hanging out for a while. We kind of were dating, I guess. And he called me up one day and he's like, hey, we really need some money. Like $150, which when you're 19 years old, doesn't seem like a lot when you have a job, but is a lot and really frustrating.
Yeah.
So I said yes. And so he came over, and I started to write him a check, and I realized I only knew him by his weird nickname he had, which was Cuba. And I didn't know what his actual name was after having
Cuba
relations with
Gooding
this
Jr.
person. And I had to ask him what his fucking name was to write a check for him. And dude never called me up again after that.
No.
Oh my
Like,
God.
just weird as hell. And then a couple years later, I was working at I was working retail. I was working at Lucky Brand back in the day. And he walks in with his girlfriend. I just, randomly recognized that this was Cuba. Still didn't remember his name because I only wrote it once. I was traumatized by the whole situation. And as soon as he saw me, he walked the hell out with that girl because he was probably about to buy her jeans that were worth more than $150. I've been like, dude, you want to give me my money first? So that's what happened to me. That's the most I've ever gotten swindled for was like $150. So,
That's not bad.
There's that one.
Yeah.
Bye. Where are you going?
Damn, you got swindled.
You got swindled. I owe Magardoodle an apology because she noticed in the Discord, and I already apologized. She was like, it seems like Allie's been eating during the mailbags. And I have been. And so I put a stop to it. I had my oatmeal before we recorded today. You will never hear me scarfing down during an episode again. My apologies. I thought I was scarfing down far enough from the mic, but I was not.
I usually edit, like anytime that you're not talking, I usually take out your audio
because I'm scarfing.
But apparently it wasn't good enough.
No, that's not on you. That's not on you. That's on me stuffing bacon down my gullet. So I am going to eat beforehand.
Bacon down my gullet.
And I am sorry. You're right. You are right. I was eating.
You know, girls got to eat.
Yeah, I'm a growing baby boy.
Yes. Oh, there's a part. I don't know if it's a part 2, but might be.
Oh, what? It's Maggie again, calling because I wanted to, not because I had to. This message is for the web crawlers, by the way. Another random, weird, swindly kind of thing that happened, not to me, but to my husband when he was a kid. His parents took him to the dentist, and the dentist told him that he had a bunch of cavities that needed to get filled. And over the years, he kept going back for them and getting these cavities filled and everything. And then they moved and went to a different dentist a few years later. And realized that the dentist said, what's with these weird, perfectly circular fillings that are in your son's mouth? I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. What they found out was this dentist pretend that he had fillings, drilled holes in my husband's teeth, and then filled them to get the money.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, pretty sure they got money out of that guy eventually, if they ever found him again. I don't know what happened, but I remember that happening to him. Maybe I should have had him call and tell the story.
Sucks.
But that's a weird situation of malpractice to that point where you're just getting filling in kids' teeth like a fucking weirdo. I don't know. That was a weird one too. But yeah, I find it fascinating the stories that people can get money out of people because I just as a person I would just feel sick to my stomach constantly knowing that I lied to somebody. I feel that way when I just make somebody feel bad even though they're an asshole. So I can't even imagine doing that to children or parents that didn't have enough money to take care of shit.
That's crazy.
It's just insane to me. What is broken in somebody's brain to make them be like, I deserve money for no fucking reason. Sorry, I'm swearing. I don't care. You don't care. It's happening. All right, well, that's it. Maybe I'll go even more with more random things that I remember people swindling us for. But I think that's about it. Well, I mean, besides student loans, that's the biggest swindle of them all. All right. Anyways, boing, bye.
I had so many fillings when I was a kid, but also I was drinking Coke and Pepsi and eating ice cream every day of my life. So I'm sure I did have cavities, but every year I'd get 5 fillings. It was crazy.
Well, I was just going to ask, why don't we get cavities as adults? It's not like we were getting cavities in our baby teeth. They were our real teeth.
That's a good. I haven't had a cavity in.
I haven't had a cavity
years,
in
15
longer.
years.
Yeah, and if anything, I'm eating just as much sugar now as I was then.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are we?
Is it because we've
lied
had
to?
all the cavities already, and now our teeth are fake?
I haven't had a cavity in every single tooth.
I have a filling in most of my molars.
I've had like maybe 3 cavities, 2 or 3 cavities.
Yeah. I don't know how many I have, but I have a
just
couple.
heard a story of someone last night went to school with a girl who had to wear headgear, like with her braces and retainer, for like 2 years, had to wear headgear.
Oh, God.
And went back to the dentist or the orthodontist. Like she went back to the orthodontist and like he ended up, like he shut down the practice. He ended the practice. And one of the other dentists that worked with him was like, yeah, he went crazy and he was doing like scheduling people for appointments and not adjusting anything. Like for the past few years, he was just having people come in and put braces on them, was not adjusting anything.
Oh my God.
So she wore this headgear for 2 years.
And
it
she didn't
do
have
anything.
to. Oh
anything.
my God. That's insane.
Yeah, this doctor just like went nuts.
I haven't been to the dentist in a very long time. I stopped going because of COVID. I was like, I don't want someone that close to my mouth, but I mean, I need to go. Maybe I do have 30 cavities right now. You never know.
I haven't been in like 2 years.
Yeah, I haven't been in probably longer than 2 years.
It's pretty bad.
Maybe 4 years.
Pretty
yeah.
bad. You're supposed to go every 6 months.
Yeah, I go. I'm on the 5-year plan. Do you know that when they give you veneers, they file down your teeth into little nubs?
Yeah, little points.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's gotta be a better way.
Because Darcy and Stacy had that done.
Had the
90 Day
nubs.
Fiancé.
Yeah, it's so
We had
crazy.
the nubs.
If you Google veneer nubs.
Veneer nubs.
Yeah, veneer nubs. It's crazy. They give you little, I mean.
Yeah, I had no idea. They just put fake teeth on top of.
Yeah, my mom has veneers. And then I found this
really?
out. Yeah, and then I found this out and I was like, oh my God, so you're saying underneath those are just nubbins? I mean, that's nuts.
Nubbins?
It's crazy. Like little baby corns.
Hello, I'm Hannah calling from Webcrawlers.
Hannah.
Okay, it's the 22nd of February. I am 5 minutes into your episode. I've had a call and I am shocked. Maybe this has already been highlighted since. I am shocked. My mouth has been open for the past 10 minutes trying to figure out your number, which I normally know off by heart. But I was that stressed out, I couldn't figure it out. Guys, that riddle, the whole riddle about the surgeon. Oh, come on, guys. Like, oh, gosh, I feel like you need to play that clip again. I walk around with my mouth open. Guys, we have to, like, fuck the patriarchy. Listen to it again. You got that riddle so wrong. Or unless it was a joke, your reaction, but I rewound it and listened. No, it wasn't. Guys, right, okay. Don't worry. I'm not mad. I'm just slightly disappointed. But I still love you guys anyway. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Just disgusted by that riddle.
She knows we were joking, right? She said she didn't think we were
No,
joking.
she thinks we weren't joking. She thinks that we really think women shouldn't be doctors, I think.
It's a joke.
Guys,
It
we
was a
promise
joke.
you. We're joking, guys. I promise
And
you.
that's it's a terrible joke. That riddle,
All my
it's-
doctors are women. I actually refuse to go to male doctors. All my doctors are women.
I prefer women doctors.
Yeah, I prefer a female doctor. That was just it was a bit. We were doing
it's
a
a
bit.
joke.
We were doing a bit. One of our
It's a
goofs.
joke.
We're doing one of our
It
goofs.
was one of our famous goofs.
Yeah, I voted
famous
for
goofs.
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, I voted for Elizabeth Warren too.
Yeah, what the fuck? What happened? What happened there? Hey, wait a second. What happened there?
a minute.
Wait a minute.
You know that she only got like it was something like 20% of the
That's so
voting count.
crazy.
It was so low.
I saw
it
her
was
speak.
shockingly low.
I saw her speak and I saw Kamala speak.
Oh yeah.
And my general practitioner is a woman. So
So there you go. The trifecta.
so there you go. Yeah. So how do you like that?
There you go. Is that evidence enough?
Yeah.
Webcrawlers, hey!
Hey.
This is Joran calling from Dallas.
Jordan.
And so I'm listening to your ER episode,
no.
and Allie, you talked about a kid putting a a popcorn kernel up his nose.
Yes.
That reminded me of something I hadn't thought about in a long time. And my sister, when she was a kid, I have no idea what age, probably, 7, 8, something like that. She stuck some kind of styrofoam, like a packing peanut sort of styrofoam thing, up her nostril.
Oh, no.
And then I guess she tried to get it out, but couldn't, and of course pushed it further up her nose. And she was too embarrassed to say anything, so she didn't. And some amount of time had passed,
Oh, no.
days at least, and she started to smell really rancid. And she wouldn't say why. And her thing when she was young is if she did something bad or if she lied about something, you put the pressure on, and then she'd just suddenly start crying. And so that's what happened. I put a thing on my nose. And so my mom took her to the emergency room. I wasn't there, unfortunately, but they got some tweezers and reached up there and pulled out the styrofoam pellet, and it was all shriveled and black by that time.
Like moldy?
It disintegrated in there. And so, of course, that was the source of the smell. And, that was a fun sister story. She was full of them when she was a youngster, pooping in the swimming pool and other stuff. But I guess I don't want to
Pooping in the swimming pool?
too much right now. Okay, that's all. That was fun. Bye.
Pooping in the swimming pool.
Pooping in the swimming pool.
No.
Oh, man.
What's that movie? They think someone pooped in the swimming pool and ended up being a candy bar.
Sandlot?
No.
They call that a code brown.
Ew.
Because I had a friend who worked at a hotel, and I went to Hawaii, in Kauai,
right.
and the whole pool was roped off, and they weren't doing anything. They weren't doing any construction. I was like, why the fuck is the pool roped off? They should tell you that. And then my friend texted me being like, I work in the pool, in the pool industry, in the hotel industry. And someone probably shit in the pool. It was probably code brown. Yeah.
Well, the movie with the candy bar is Caddyshack.
That's what it is. Yes.
Oh.
Caddyshack.
All right. Well.
Where he takes a bite out of the candy bar and everyone starts vomiting. It's just a Snickers. Okay, next message.
This message is for the web crawlers. Hi, this is Kevin, and I called a while ago. I left a stupid, not good, coincidence. I'm forgetting the word.
Synchronicity.
For, when something happens that reminds you of something else. Whatever. But I just heard Allie give us this bullshit popcorn story and it's silly, but it made me think of this girl I dated a few years back who, when she was a child, stuck a grape up her nose, left it there, told nobody.
Oh, no.
And then she was having complaints about her nose hurting. They finally took her to the hospital.
How does that fit up there?
Doctor did an x-ray, and they saw that the grape had grown like roots or like something connected with inside of her nose.
No.
And they were able to get it out. However, it damaged her sense of smell. So,
Oh, shit.
which also damaged her sense of taste.
Oh, no.
Only tastes like bitter, sweet, spicy, but she can't really taste like what the thing is.
Weird.
But along with, the loss of smell, I learned this before we went on our first date. And so obviously, when we're in my car, I farted just to see. And you know what? She didn't smell it. So
Wow,
she
that's a
didn't say
plus.
anything, at
That's a
least.
plus. That is a
So
plus.
I think she wasn't lying. That's good, I guess. She is a liar, but not of that. However, that's my story about nostril things. I hope you guys have a great rest of your show. I feel like I'm rambling. I am so sorry. 604-6262. I don't know. Bye.
How do you fit a grape up your nose?
I cannot believe it grew roots.
Ah.
No thanks.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Okay, next message.
Hello.
Oh.
This here message is for the web crawlers.
This sounds like a fake Jeb.
It's Jim. Excuse me. It's Jim. Sorry about that. Getting over a cold.
Oh.
Haven't called in a while. I just thought I'd say hello.
Hello.
Hi, Allie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Excellent.
Good.
I'm doing well, thank you. Melissa, don't say uh-oh.
Oh, I'm good.
How are you? I just want to say, Melissa,
Yes.
I'm on the Instagrams, and I got a lot of your relatives following me. I'm like 2 or 3 away from me and Maxie sitting across the table from you on Thanksgiving. I'll tell you what.
What?
I don't know if it's your mom and your sister, whoever it is.
Yeah, my mom, my sister.
But
They listen to the podcast.
anyway, and Maria,
Mm-hmm.
stop looking at birds. Say hi to Jeb. Thank you.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm well. And I just wanted to say, for all them people trying to find out where I'm from, I'm not from California. Some lady done calling there trying to find. I did live there a time or two in the early 90s, but I haven't been back since, I'll tell you what. No, I'm just a fan of the San Francisco 49ers. So if you see me posting stuff like that on the Instagram. But I'm not from there, no. Keep guessing, though. All right, then. Bye.
Yeah, Jeb's on Instagram. He posts a lot of good memes. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I'll
I'll
tell you.
tell you what.
You stole my story.
You stole my story.
You stole my story.
Okay, next message.
Hi, this is a message for the web crawlers.
Hello.
Hi, Allie. Hi,
Hi.
Melissa. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
Hope you're all doing well tonight. I am calling tonight. Oh, this is Adam, by the way. I may remember you as a bubble boy.
The bubble.
I am calling tonight because I saw a shooting star, and I also saw a white rabbit. Like, I can just like a white rabbit cruising around East Oakland. Don't know what it means. I feel like it might be some good luck. Just felt like sharing. All right. Y'all have a good night. Love your show. Keep on keeping on.
Oh, a shooting star and a white rabbit.
Mazel
good luck.
tov. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like good luck to me. Okay, next message.
Hey, this message is for web crawlers. It's Daniel. I'm just calling in.
I'll know that voice anywhere.
Web crawlers mini episode, and I really just want my shot at winning Maria's Millions. I'm excited.
Yes, Maria's Millions.
To win 13 of Maria's Millions of dollars. And, you know, I'm going to just suck as long as I can, I guess. I have nothing interesting to say at all.
Here we go. Buckle up.
Yeah, I just want that money, like really bad.
Yes.
Yeah, here's hoping. And, you know, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for all the pods. Can't believe it's 2022. Little baby Orb is 16 months, you know? It's wild. It feels like she was born yesterday. And, yeah, that's literally, I have nothing to say. I just...
Keep going. Keep
I'm
going.
working from home, and she's taking a nap, and, you know, missed you guys. So hope everyone's doing good. Hate everybody on the Discord. Sounded like I said I hate everybody on the Discord. Hey to everybody on the Discord. Okay. Let me know about that millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah, you won. You won.
Wow, congrats, you won.
I love the sound of that. Maria's Millions. We got to make
Maria's
it. I got to make a
Millions.
shirt. Maria's Millions.
Maria's Millions.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. My name is Erin, and I'm calling about one of your most recent mailbag episodes, the one about sex sent me to the ER.
Oh.
Yes.
So I had to call in because my older sister was on sex sent me to the ER probably like 10 years ago as one of the talking head medical professionals.
Oh, my God.
I was an ER nurse for years and years and years, isn't anymore. But she was on the show. She had to do her own hair and makeup. There was a lot of stuff that was kind of funky about the whole setup because they're doing it for so insanely cheap. But she did it because the network, or I guess whoever shot the show, flew her out to California for free and had her stay in a hotel at their expense for like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
And that's like the whole reason that she did it.
That's not bad.
As I was starting to call you, it never occurred to me to ask her whether or not the thing that she was participating in the reenactment for in the show actually happened to her. I don't know. I don't know whether or not it really happened. But the funniest thing about this actually came several years later. So there's a little bit of runway to this story, but it's kind of funny, or at least I think so. So I used to live in a really small town. It's where I grew up, where my sister grew up, and a lot of people that grow up there stay there. So I ended up finding out that the new dentist that I started going to graduated with my sister.
Dentist.
They're still connected on Facebook. And so I sat down to like get my teeth cleaned, and she was like, "Oh, are you related to so-and-so?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my sister, blah, blah, blah." And she goes, "How's she doing? I see that she had some like really fun headshots up on her Facebook profile. Like, what's the story there?" And I'm trying to communicate to this lady that like my sister was trying to get cast in commercials and like do like different weird stuff to make money because she's just that way, and she'll go on Sex Sent Me to the ER for a free flight to California. And instead of actually communicating any of that, I say, "Oh, she's really good. She was actually on Sex Sent Me to the ER a while ago." And I didn't explain that she was one of the nurses or doctors on there. So it sounded like, you know, she had to go on TV because she, I don't know, lost something with her butt. But anyway,
Oh my
I
God.
realized that as I was taking a shower that night, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And you know, you don't see your dentist for like 6 months at a time, so too much time had passed. The next time I saw her, that would have just made it even weirder. But anyway, reminded to myself to.
And I think
That's so
no
funny.
part 2. That's funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, my sister's on Sex Sent Me to the ER. Yeah.
Well, my first thought would be as a reenactment actress.
Yeah.
I would not think like as a nurse. I would think reenactment actress, then I would think someone who like got a dildo stuck in their butt, and then I would think maybe as a nurse.
I mean, it's pretty nice. They fly you out to California, give you a free hotel for 3 days.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
for a day of work, probably.
Yeah.
That's worth it. Okay, last voicemail
Here we go.
the day.
Hi, this is a message for all the web crawlers. It's Becky from
Hello.
England.
Hello, Becky.
Again, I just said that in straight when there's people around. But what can I say? I'm committed. I started this thing. I'm going to see it through. So I just wanted to do a quick message because you guys just did the episode about the ER and about how it's different when there's a full moon.
Oh, yeah.
And I just wanted to check in and say that I have a best friend who is a police officer, and her partner is also a police officer. And she's been a copper longer than he has. And she said that when it's a full moon, they get more staff on for the night shift.
Huh.
And she said they literally keep track of when it's going to be a full moon, and in advance they book more staff on those days. Which is just so crazy.
That is nice.
And she said it's a real thing. They can't explain it, but it's true. They have a lot more calls, there's a lot more accidents, a lot more fighting when it's a full moon. And her partner said to me that when he started, he didn't believe it. But after a couple of years, he said, "You just cannot deny. It happens every single time but Phil." So you just can't deny the science behind it, which is really odd. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. And have a great day, week, weekend, month, life, all of that stuff. Love you. Bye.
That full moon makes people crazy.
I'm telling you, why don't they in the iPhone weather app, why don't they tell you what part of the moon it is?
Oh, I feel like they used to do that,
Right? Or did I make that up, or is it just something I feel like they should do?
No,
like,
I think they do it on the Weather Channel app that I use. That app, I think they tell you, but I don't know if they do it in Apple.
But it's crazy. They should do it in the proper Apple app. Tell you what's...
Yeah, I need to know what's going on with the moon.
Yeah, tell me the phase of the moon. I feel like that's like the most fundamental thing that should be included in here.
Well, Steve, right now, like on the weather.com app, it says moon phase waning crescent.
Well, thank God. Now I know. I was wondering.
Now you know.
So you have the weather.com app?
Yeah, you have the weather.com app, and then at the bottom of the app, like on the page, there's like a little Weather Channel icon that you press, and then it gives you more detailed
There's probably like a
details.
moon phases app.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there is.
Oh, there's probably hundreds.
Oh, yeah. Maybe even thousands.
Yeah.
Maybe even thousands. And if any of them would like to sponsor us, please let us know. Anyways, guys, please do not forget to keep calling if you want to win Maria's Millions or if you want to win an all expenses paid 1 month long vacation to live with Maria. Melissa, where can people reach us?
You can email us at webcrawlerspod@gmail.com or call us at 626-604-6262.
Earios. All right. I am Allie. Maria is absolutely going to pay you millions of dollars if you call us Siegel.
I'm Melissa. Yeah, Maria's going to pay you. Stetton.
And I'm producer. Maria is definitely not going to pay you. Or you and not let you live with her, Blasucci.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
An Earios original.
Powered by Acast.